We have a video of the ball falling from the top down here to the bottom. How can we use that to figure out how tall it is? Well, this is what free fall is about. So free fall is when something's affected only by gravity. So at Earth's surface, the acceleration, I'm going to put this a y here. We've done x's. I'm going to put a y just because y is usually the vertical direction. The acceleration of something in the y direction is 9.8 meters per second squared because of the Earth's gravity. So if there's nothing else affecting an object except for gravity pulling it down, the acceleration is 9.8 meters per second squared, and it's in the negative direction. Okay? So that 9.8, that's often called g. So the acceleration is minus g, or minus 9.8 meters per second squared. Okay. So knowing that, I know the time, so I know the time, I know the acceleration, and then unknown, I'm looking for a distance this direction. I'm going to call this y instead of x because, again, it's this direction instead of that direction. And normally, plus y is up, plus x is to the right. So that minus sign means it's directed down. Okay? So we don't know y, this height right here. Okay. But we do know that, so x final is x initial plus b naught xt plus 1/2 ax t squared. I can, instead of using x's, I can just call them all y's. So the y final, well, the y final is when it's down here. If I call this height 0, then up here, this height is y final. So I'm drawing full scale on the board here. So this final, well, that's the y that we're looking for. The initial, oh, sorry. Final is 0. The initial is the y that we're looking for, plus the initial velocity. When I first let it go, it was at 0. So that goes away. So 1/2 acceleration in the y direction times t squared. So I can solve this for y. Y is, if I bring it over here, it'll be minus. Minus y equals 1/2 acceleration in the y direction minus 9.8 meters per second squared times t squared. So the minus here can cancel the minus there. So the height of this thing should be 1/2 times 9.8 times however much time that was that the ball dropped. So we can go into that video and find out how many seconds, you can find out how many frames there are, figure out how much time it was for it to drop. And then put that into here, you'll have the height y.